Welcome on in, gamers. We are doing Kirby in the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 2 edition plus Star Cross World for the Nintendo Switch 2. And we're starting this series just from the ground up to make sure that we experience the DLC. I feel like we're experiencing this DLC as it is intended. There's a lot of people that are going into this based off of reviews. It looks like there's a lot of people that are playing this DLC from a completed save file, which makes sense. But the way that I see it, I feel like it is going to be better enjoyed if it is played alongside a fresh new play file. So that way we can like experience the game as it unfolds, you know? Thank you for choosing my Mario Kart character. I was thinking about going as Donkey Kong in this game. Part of me was thinking about going as Peepa the Ghost, but I think that Kirby's probably most appropriate for a Kirby game. See, adults are just bigger kids. The moment that you realize that adults are just bigger kids, in much the same way that lions, leopards, cheetahs are just big cats, then, like, it's... the moment that your third eye opens to that, it changes your life. My girlfriend opened my third eye yesterday to something that I literally will not be able to ever unsee. She described... What? Oh my gosh, okay. Thank you, anonymous gifter, for gifting 5 subs and starting a hype train at the start. Thank you. My gosh. I'm kind of overwhelmed. Thompson getting another sub. By the way, Thompson is my artist. We got to go ahead and give her a plug. She's been working up her portfolio lately, and I want to make sure that we send her some love on the socials and whatnot. But thank you so much, Anon, for gifting all of those wonderful subs. No, I was literally about to say that, like, Dr. Phil is basically Jerry Springer if Jerry Springer read the DSM-3 once. And that really kind of opened my perspective about the world, but, I don't know if that does anything for anybody else, but, I really do appreciate the higher frame rate. It does help significantly. We're gonna get some coins. We're gonna get some flour. Ooh, there's a glowy bit. Let's go. We got some coins. Oh, thank you for being the first person to show off that new emote. Yes, I did end up adding the Link Uppies emote. I don't know why I hate myself, but I went ahead and did it. It's funny. Gonna be honest, I can't tell the difference between Jerry Springer and Dr. Phil. And now we got the Kirby animated emotes. Yes. Oh my gosh. This is the perfect series to do the Kirby animated emotes, guys.
Snack time?
Kirby shaped pancakes. Let's go. Oh, FPS? Really? You can't tell the difference between 30 and 60? It might be a viewing thing based off of your internet, though. But, like, I can definitely tell the difference between 60 and 30. And the thing is, when I got a new PC, new monitor, it was then that I realized that I can actually tell the difference between, like, between 60 FPS and 120 and 140. Because, like, I have a monitor that displays at 144 hertz. And playing Borderlands 2, moving up from 60 frames to 140, it is a game changer. It feels so much more fluid. It's so good. Dude, we're blowing things up. We're having a bomb-tastic time. All the food items from the Kirby games, thank you! The food items from the Kirby games, they look so good. I think that we're just blowing guys up. We're just blowing guys up. Your sub expired a few days ago, but it's it's all good. It's all good. There we go. We blow that guy up. We collect the coins. What do you think about the new Mega? Are we talking about, we're not talking about, the Mega, oh, what's it called? Oh my gosh, we're continuing the hype train. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Max. That is kind of you. Mega Halucha. I do like Mega Halucha. I do really worry about, like, Megas becoming just edgy versions of their base Pokemon. And so far, I feel like, with Mega... What's the plant one that looks like a giant bell bag? I'm blanking on the name. I want to say Vileplume, but I know it's not Vileplume. Victory Bell. Mega Victory Bell. Mega Victory Bell looks very silly, and Mega Dragonite also looks kind of silly. I do feel like we need to have more silly Mega Evolutions. That's what Mega Evolutions have been kind of missing, because a lot of them have just kind of, like, been, like, edgy, like, versions of the base Pokemon that a edgy teenager would really appreciate. And I just feel like Mega Evolutions should be kind of silly, you know? We should have room for silliness and edginess. And I'm glad that so far we're getting more silliness, you know? I don't know if I would necessarily want to be a car, but if I got to be this car, I'd be happy about it. We got some coins. Awesome. It's just a nice, cozy little tutorial. And we've earned a hype chest. Open to see our rewards. Oh, cool. That's a serve emote. Let's go. Let's go. I do love me that swagger cat. That's awesome. Yay, Kirby! And he's got a little party hat, too. It's so great. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Now show the Plus Starcross World. Oh, no? Okay. I was hoping for a really wordy title that was going to, you know, take another 10 seconds to say, but no? Alright. Oh, the ducks! Yes! I love some ducks.
Snack time?
Got a little rust on the bottom there. Yeah, true. I want to hug Kirby so bad. That Dippy hugs are not snacks, but I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the sentiment. He's just a cute little guy. I was also thinking about this earlier, about how Kirby is basically Kratos from God of War.
Snack time?
Okay, a car is also not a snack, but once again, I appreciate the sentiment. Sorry. No, because, like, Kirby is basically God of War, right? Kirby and Kratos from God of War both are separated from things that give their life joy, meaning, and purpose at the start of the game. Kratos is separated from his family. Kirby is separated from cake, right? Okay. Next,
snack time?
Kirby and Kratos are both incredibly powerful beings, like, canonically in the lore, all right? Kirby can, like, destroy planets. Kratos can essentially do the same. And then, at the end of the game, both end up fighting gods in order to get the thing that they really enjoy. And so, like, at the end of the day... Oh my gosh! Anonymous Gifter, once again, coming in clutch. 7 subs. This is ridiculous. I mean, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just overwhelmed. Sub goal. Yeah, sub goal got smushed. Holy cow. Oh, I so wholeheartedly and 100% disagree, Apex. I feel like Megas are probably one of the better mechanics. One of the, like, it's the first twist mechanic, so it probably needed some kinks to work out. And maybe they're going to work out some of those kinks in Legends EA. But the only other, like, twist mechanic that I think is even close is, maybe terrestrialization. I think that terrestrialization is probably better than Mega Evolutions. And this is also coming from a Z moves defender, all right? Most people hate Z moves. I like Z moves.
You saved me, thank you. But what about those other guys, the Waddle Dees?
Maybe... What sort of accent should we give Elfalin? Should we do like a high-pitched Boston or something? Has anyone tried the Sonic Racing Crossworlds open playtest yet? I have not. I didn't even realize that it was out. Oh, Megas are timed now. Okay. So they're not going to be like... Maybe that's going to cut back on them being as OP as they have been in previous games. And it also kind of makes sense with the new combat system, how the new combat system is more related to like real-time events or quick-time events. It's kind of like Xenoblade combat. Good vibes today. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. If we're going for good vibes, I don't know if a Boston accent is going to do well for Elfalin. But like I kind of want to do like a New Englander, like...
Snack
kind of
time?
situation. Chocolate cupcakes with cute Waddle Dee toppers. Oh my gosh. I love Waddle Dees, man. The moment that I saw that there was Astronomer Waddle Dee in the DLC, I was like, dude, I have to get that. You look at his little beret and it's got constellations on it. First of all, I want a beret with constellations on it. I would pay ungodly amounts of money in order to get that. I mean, you could probably craft it yourself, but like, it looks so good. And then the increased frame rate, I do honestly wish that they would have put that in the base game as a free update and just had the levels separately that you could purchase, but whatever. Last Kirby I played was Dreamland on Game Boy. That is a lot. Wait, Game Boy, Dreamland on Game Boy, that was like the Game Boy Color or like the original Game Boy, not even Game Boy Advance, right? Holy cow. No, the series has gone a long way since then. OG Game Boy, holy cow. That is a classic. That's like about as classic as you can get with Kirby, realistically. Because other than that, there was like the NES and the SNES. Yeah. If they gave them to all Pokemon they can, it could be half decent, but the fact that a majority of them went to already popular Pokemon just ruins it. I mean, yeah. Yeah. The alternative to that would be Z moves, but people also didn't like Z moves because it was too simplistic. The problem with making a mega for every single Pokemon is that there's over 1,000 Pokemon now. And I don't know if that's something that is like realistic to achieve with development cycles. I also think that Dynamax is the worst regional gimmick. I agree with that. Gigantamax can be fun, but only because you end up getting new forms. But then at that point, it's just a worse version of the Mega Evolution, you know? Yeah. It's okay. Being Olge and getting Olge is better than not getting Olge. Because the alternative is, like, not growing up. And, like, growing up is just part of the life process, man. Eventually, you will get to the point where you will wake up with a sore back and you don't know why. You'll get to the point where your knees actually form creaking noises. And you'll get to the point where you have really strong opinions about different insurance packages. And that's just part of life, man. Yeah. I'll be hopping off for today's stream. No worries, Dippy. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And a great rest of your weekend. So... wow, okay, Megas below Z moves, below Dynamax. Like, I do agree with you that Terra is the best. But the remaining 3, I would flip that ranking.
Snack time?
You said you were heading out, Dippy, and you just dump a million crab rangoons in our general vicinity? Well, thank you very much. I hope we can get some sweet chili sauce. Because you gotta have your crab rangoons with sweet chili sauce, man. My knees have made creaking noises since high school. Oh, were you a cross-country runner by chance? Because that sounds like a cross-country kind of issue. If you didn't, then that's... man, I am sorry. I am sorry. Alright, what voice are we going for?
We fought those beasts hard as we could, but they kept coming back for more. Now I'm the only one left. I have to go save them. I have to.
Well, I think that we have to just go save them now. Well, we're also, like, reconstructing, Waddle Dee Town, you know?
Well, you'll help me save everyone. That's great. So, your name is Kirby? I'm Elfalin. Nice to meet you.
Let's go, dude, to the world map. Hey, Kirby. It's Bandana Waddle Dee, guys. It's Bandana Waddle Dee.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
I love this guy, dude. He's such a gangster. Gilbert Gottfried for Elfalin. I don't even know if I can make that good of a Gilbert Gottfried impression. I could try, though. Played a lot of basketball and volleyball. If I'm running, there's a bear or something chasing me. Here's the secret, okay? I know that there's a lot of people that say that you should not run away from a bear, and that's not entirely true. You can run away from a bear and get away with it, as long as the friend that you're with runs slower than you. You just dunk a little bit of barbecue sauce on him, and then you book it. And you'll be able to survive, don't worry. Megas are just, let's make already powerful Pokemon even more broken. Modern Pokemon games are easy, but Megas make it a joke. I mean, yeah, that's fair. And, like, a lot of the criticisms that they made of Gen 6 was that it was, like, one of the easiest Pokemon games. So, like, I feel like the underlying issue, and correct me if I'm wrong, is your underlying issue that it widens the gap between already powerful Pokemon and weaker Pokemon that deserve to power creep? Or is it that it overly affects the gameplay to the point where it makes the game just a cakewalk? Or is it both? Because I think that there are ways that we could fix that. It's both? Okay. There are probably ways that we could fix that if we end up tweaking with the mechanics. I think that if you tweak with the damage output, with the defense and whatnot, and maybe offer a little bit of power creep to the Pokemon that deserve it, I feel like there are ways that you could make it better. So maybe the issue is the execution. But if it's also just like Mega Evolutions in general, then like it's a personal taste thing, and that's fine. Friend of mine turned into a bear snack, nibbled on him for a bit. Friend and bear were both fine. Wait, like IRL? You had a friend that like was attacked by a bear? That's scary, dude. Bears are terrifying death machines with titanium claws and demon teeth. Like, oh my gosh, I would not want to mess with bears.
Snack time?
Bandana Waddle Dee is not a snack. Bandana Waddle Dee is a friend, not a snack. You take that back right now. I'm glad that you spent the channel points because I'm not refunding those. Like my friends dislike playing living expenses. I'm hugging that bear. Hugging the bear to avoid paying rent. I mean, yeah, I get, like, when you put it that way, I can't really argue against it.
Snack time?
Oh, yeah, you gotta be very careful when you're camping. You gotta have a bear bag, hang it high up in a tree, always clean up every little bit of food. Like, you don't mess with bears, man. Do you guys also know the difference between a brown bear, or sorry, a grizzly bear and a black bear? Because there are some black bears that actually have brown fur or even blonde fur. And so like, just looking at the fur color, it's not always easy to tell the difference between a black bear and a grizzly bear. And here's the difference, okay? You climb up a tree, all right? If
Snack time?
if the bear climbs up the tree and then kills you, then it's a black bear. If the bear is strong enough to knocks down the tree and then kills you, then it's a grizzly bear. Either way, you're cooked, but that is probably the easiest way to tell the difference. Yeah. Elfalin is not a snack. Elfalin is just a misunderstood creature. That's all I'm trying to say. Elfalin is just a misunderstood creature and not edible. Not edible. We need to go back. Human crackers, they're like animal crackers, but not. Okay. Cowcat, I would like to ask a little point of clarification. Are these animal crackers that are shaped like humans, or is it kind of like vegetable oil where it's made out of the thing? Bear smelled food and he woke up to a bear story. King DDD, I could make King DDD a snack. I can make him a snack. I would probably like braise him. Maybe with some like onions and carrots and celery. Get a mirepoix going, you know? Reread my snack very carefully. Okay, well now I gotta scroll back up. Banana Waddle Dee. Banana Waddle Dee. Okay. I feel like Banana Waddle Dee is still not a snack. I still feel... If it's just a Waddle Dee that's eating a banana, like, all he's doing is he's sweetening up himself before he ends up getting into the frying pan, you know? He's a banana. If it's just a banana that's shaped like a Waddle Dee, that's a different situation. There's some moral quandaries that we're working with here, and we haven't even played the first level of the game, guys. We're like half an hour into stream. Good to carry a bell and bear spray too. Yes. Carry bear spray, carry the bell. Make sure that the bear understands where you are. Because most bears don't want to mess with humans. All that they want is food. They are motivated by one thing and one thing only. And that is going to Freddy FNAF at 5 Bears Pizzeria. They care about the food. They don't really care about, like, the children. They don't care about, like, Purple Guy. They care about the food. And so as long as you properly manage your food, you should be fine. Black bear poop tends to have lots of berries in it. For instance, grizzly poop tends to have bells and small pepper. Yeah. That's actually a great way of putting it. Yeah. Black bear poop, you look at the dung and yeah, I mean, it's a lot of like berries and stuff. And you look at the grizzly poop and there's like some hiking boots in there. There's some bits of tent and yeah, a great way to tell the difference. Yeah. Kirby is not a snack. Kirby is not a snack. I repeat, Kirby is not a snack. I don't care what you guys say. It's a sentient Waddle Dee that is also... See, I don't want to eat things that are sentient. That's the thing. I don't want to eat things that are sentient. Unless the butcher has already done all of what they need to do and packaged it in a very conveniently packaged thing in the grocery store where I can purchase without thinking about it, you know? Sorry vegans in the chat. But that's just... I don't want to see the Waddle Dee's life escape its eyes as I am turning it into a snack. Every Nintendo character... Guys, would you guys be interested in a stream where I rank every Nintendo character based off of edibility? Like whether or not they're edible? I feel like we could get away with that. Yes? Okay. See, I've been thinking about doing a tier list to end all tier lists. And like one of these days it is going to happen. I just need to like spend some time actually setting it up and everything. But like I need to I want to do a tier list where I rank every bird from Mario based off of whether or not they're kind to Mario. But like ranking every Nintendo character based off of whether they would be edible That'd be great. The thing is, I feel like we would kind of have to lump every Fire Emblem character together, though. Because, like, I'm not eating any of the Fire Emblem characters. I'm sorry to those who really wanted to see me eat the most annoying characters.
Snack time?
You say that you're offering the floating star that we're about to ride on, but like we're full on in a tangent at this point. I don't know if we're even riding on that star for the next like 10 minutes. No, we got to start.
If you want a second player to join you, just let me know. I'll always be ready.
Thank you. Let's actually go ahead and do that. And we got a snack. Yes, Max. Yes. That's my simple answer to that. Natural plains, dude. I didn't even realize they were natural. I had thought the Wright brothers had to invent those things. Downtown grassland. Let's go. Let's go, dude. We're blowing up dogs. I gotta be careful, because, like... What are these guys called? Whoa. Oh. I know that that's one of the secret ones. Yeah, make 5 tulips bloom. Yeah, buddy. I have a hate-love relationship with this game. Incredibly super fun, but no desire to replay it. Really? I mean, I don't blame you. Wanting to replay things is definitely, like, it's a subjective thing. But I played this game once to, like, kind of test it out, because Twinite ended up getting it, and he's like, Wobble, you gotta get this game, man. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend $60 on the game. And then I played it, and I was like, okay, no, I probably will actually get it, because it's a very good game. And so I played it once, bought the game, but then I didn't actually play it. And I did play it when, hold up, I gotta get this guy's power. Nice! And then we do that. So then I replayed it with my partner, because she had never played the game before, and I wanted to test out the 2-player mode. And so now this is, like, technically my 3rd time replaying it. Although I did also replay at least a little bit of it for the subathon last year. But now that we're starting a brand new series... Do we count the replay with the subathon? That's the thing. Okay. Oh, did that guy... I think we either pushed him off or he exploded. I don't know. Wobble missed a secret, methinks. I might have missed a secret. I don't think we did. We left the machine there. I mean, we could destroy the bunny rabbit. I guess we could destroy the bunny rabbit, but I think that we've got everything. Oh, there might be a secret underneath the blocks. It is Kirby and the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Star Cross World for the Nintendo Switch 2. You missed the bit that we were talking about earlier, but welcome on in. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. I was literally just mentioning you because you introduced me to this game. And you were like, no, this game's actually really good, and it is worth $60. And even then, I waited until I could get it on sale for $40 on the original Switch. And then, when it came to the DLC, like, I didn't even buy the DLC from the eShop. I bought it from GameStop, hoping that I could use my $5 off for the month. Turns out you can't use $5 off for, like, the DLC. But for some reason, they did knock off $1. Okay. All right. I don't get it, but, like, thanks, man. I was knocked out enjoying that I don't work today. Ooh, I'm glad that you don't work today, too. Vending machine got in. There were so many sodas, dude. So many sodas. Okay, nice. So then, we grab this guy. Then we destroy that guy. I do like how... Oh. I do like how it's 3D Kirby, but it's still got the, like, the tight level design of the 2D Kirbys as well. Dude, like, video games that appeal to the male fantasy of being a traffic cone. I'm always saying this, we need to have more video games that appeal to the male fantasy of being a traffic cone. I've been saying this for years, many such cases. I'd eat Applin, but pick out the worm first. Dude, that's protein. Don't you realize that, like, companies are now obsessed with protein, and so now we have to be obsessed with protein and think that we need to put protein in absolutely everything, even when it doesn't make sense? Why would you just leave protein on the table like that? No, I'm going insane. Don't go insane. No. No. Oh, poor bull. Oh, wait, hold up. Now, yeah, see, look at that. There's a tulip. There's a tulip. We got 2 tulips. And then we go under here. Nice. Have you pulled a fortune out of a fortune cookie yet? I do love a good fortune cookie. I do love a good fortune cookie. It's been a while since I've opened up a fortune cookie, but they are fun. They're charming. You don't take them as gospel, but they can be a lot of They can be very enjoyable. Dragon type would taste like steak? It probably depends on the dragon. Nah, we keep cutter. Wild Edge, there we go. I tweeted a few days ago because the last few times I've gone to Panda Express, my fortune cookies have been empty. Really? That's so sad. I didn't even realize that they could be empty. Well, I mean, like, it makes sense that they could be empty. If there's faulty mechanics and whatnot in the manufacturing center. But how is that a hidden Waddle Dee? I'm sorry, that's not a hidden Waddle Dee.
Snack time?
Get soapbox fortune cookies. Fortunes used to be better. This is true. I have absolutely no data to prove it, but I also know it to be true 100%. I'm feeling very bullish right now, you know? Favorite Kirby copy ability, guys? I do think that sword and fire are probably my favorite. Actually, ice. I really like ice. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. We were supposed to keep that a secret, Apex. You're really gonna blast me on main like that? I thought we had a deal. I was going to steal Twinight's fortunes, and I was going to, like, be silly about it, and then you were supposed to keep it a secret. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bye, bunnies. Okay, we climb up here. Check this out. This is where we get... Okay, we get... Oh, yes, here we go. Now we got this, so then... Oh my gosh, the turtle ate the puppy. That's so sad, dude. Never agreed to nothing. I got nothing out of the deal. That's probably my biggest issue. I didn't offer you anything to sweeten the pot. Just like... No! Still eating the Nintendo characters, but I turned it into eating Pokemon. It works. It works. Have we missed any tulips? I fear that we might have missed some tulips. Also, sword is like now completely gone. Oh well. We jump up here. Bye, guy. And then... Oh, there's a tulip back there. We gotta get the tulip back here, dude. Okay, so we got 4 out of 5. Now we just need to find the 5th one. Easy peasy. Every stream turns into us eating unedible things. It is kind of a thing in this community. Like, it's really developed a life of its own. Wanting to eat things that aren't designed as food, you know? Or that aren't intended to be food. Okay. Nice. Then we do this. Then we do this. Then we do this. We sneak up here. We grab a little gotcha. Do you like how also in Nintendo, in the marketing for this game, they were like, hey, if you spend $20, then you can get new gotchas. You could get new figurines. I don't know a single person that really wanted more figurines. We missed a tulip. We missed a tulip somewhere, somehow, some way. I guess we're gonna have to go back. Be like Jack Shepherd. We have to go back, Kate. That person is me? You actually... Okay, all right. Not trying to yuck your yum or anything. I honestly really did not care about the figurines. That's one thing in games that I have no desire to collect them all. I'm like, oh, wow. It's Kirby. Wow, I haven't seen Kirby in this game before. Thank you for giving me Kirby, you know? Everybody's favorite snack. Yes, thank you, Apex. Everybody's favorite snack. Yes, it's Kirby. And Elfalin, the high-pitched Bostonian himself. Like, what am I going to do with this? Am I... Then again, I'm literally an amiibo collector.
Snack time?
The figurines Twi wants. Okay, alright. I'm gonna eat all of Twinight's amiibo. I'm sorry your heart and soul aren't pure and full of whimsy as mine. Look, I'm an amiibo collector. I recently spent $80 on amiibo. Because GameStop realized that they couldn't buy all sorts of stock for amiibo and then sell it at $30 MSRP. And so they were like, okay, we're actually selling the Tears of the Kingdom amiibo for $20. Which, $20 is still way too expensive for an amiibo, but I'll gladly take it over $30. And so, yes, I did buy more amiibo because I have a problem. Thank goodness that the figurine collection is now available. No, I got a little Kirby amiibo. The thing that's really unfortunate, though, is that the Kirby amiibo, the eyes are ever so slightly off-center compared with the mouth. And so... he's just a little silly guy. Is anybody else also really excited for Kirby Air Riders? That's gonna be a series, I promise you that. A Z crystal?
Time?
Guys, if you were to have a Z crystal, what would your Z move be? I know that this is a little bit too easy, but I feel like my Z move would probably just be funky mode. I would, like, slap somebody with a surfboard. I love that my GameStop has pre-owned amiibo. I've been able to expand my collection. That's huge. I wish that my GameStops had pre-owned amiibo. They just don't have them. Where I'm at. We missed a coin, but that's okay. We're not collecting every coin. From what I remember, the coins don't even do that much, you know? My Z move would be pull out a gun. Okay, Joker Persona 5 from Smash Bros. Ultimate. There we go. Nice. And now we can open this. We get the hidden Waddle Dee. We're putting the pieces together. Don't mind if I yes. We get rid of the springy boy, and I think that's it. Yes. I do have an idea of what Twilight Z move would be, but I don't want to spoil things. My Z move would be to channel my inner Donkey Kong and go Bonanza. That would be pretty awesome if you were to do that. I'm not going to lie. If you were to have like a full-on Bonanza transformation, just promise me one thing, Twilight. Don't ever turn into Snake Bonanza. Because I can just imagine you turning into Snake Bonanza and, like, being eerily close behind me in the way that Mr. Clean often is. And I can't handle that. Okay, so we gotta look for lantern switches, chat. My Z move would be Cappy, attacky. I summon my friend Cappy, and she attacky the enemy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was Cappy from Mario Odyssey gendered? Because I know that there's Tiara. And Tiara is like kind of gendered to be female and everything. But I also feel like... I feel like Cappy from Mario Odyssey, if anything, is like non-binary. I never really got like... he, him pronouns vibes, like, explicitly. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. No, but I'm talking about my friend who is also... oh, okay. So you're not talking about a Mario Odyssey character. You're talking about, like, an actual person that you value and trust. Okay. Sorry for making this about Nintendo. Okay. See, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have, like, I've literally played Mario Odyssey, like, what, 4 or 5 times? And I'm still kind of blanking on this, you know? Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! We get fire. We get fire. Through the fire and the flames, we carry on. That's fine and everything, but we need to find a way to blow up this guy, and that's going to be up here. We go in this not-so-secret area. You know what I'm realizing? Bombs exist in the Kirby lore. Bombs exist in the Metroid lore, obviously. Bombs exist in the Zelda lore. Does Mario have bombs? Mario has tanks in Mario Odyssey. There's guns. Well, okay, so, like, if you include the Mario plus Rabbids lore and say that that is canonical Mario, then I would suppose that Mario has bombs. Mario has bombs in 3D World? Oh my gosh, you're so right, I forgot. I forgore. I am the silliest of geese. That is such a quick fuse, too. Nice. Okay. We rescue a friend. Like, rescuing the hidden Waddle Dees is probably one of my favorite things in this game. That dog just decided to risk it all, man. Oh, jeez. We destroy the sandcastle with fire! Haha. You can be stairs! Yes, I love being stairs in this game. I love being stairs. Yeah, and then we do this. Then we do this. And then we spit because there's something, right? There's got to be something. Is there something? Maybe there's not something. Maybe I got my hopes up for nothing. I'm always saying this too. I know Rayquaza is not grass type, but imagine if it has a long roll of kimbap, it would be a food item. That would be so good. I would be a fan of this. Oh boy, I love getting collectibles. My favorite mechanic. Yo, Penguin, welcome on in. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated, my friend. How is the world treating you today? Well, we have to destroy propaganda, all right? Anything that we can do to counter propaganda, we got to do it. I cast Wobble Dude is now grass type. Joke's on you. I think that I am actually grass type. I think that if I were the typing of any Pokemon, it would either be water or grass type. Oh, wait, hold up. What we got to do... We got to do this. Then 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 we got to jump up here. Bingo. Bingo was his name out. I haven't asked the world yet. Okay, that's fair. Then Ghost type. Ooh. Ghost type would be cool. I don't think I've got that sauce, though. I don't think I have that dog in me to be, like, Ghost type. But I appreciate it. Would I want to be Ghost? I don't think that I would want to be Ghost type. At the end of the day. Do you guys get that vibe from me? Like, that I would be either... Like, I know that we've talked about this before. Lots of you have said that I would be electric type, and I just wholeheartedly disagree. Now I am. Now I just have to deal with the consequences of my actions. Man. Pretty sure I'm ice type. I mean, like, your username is literally penguin. So, that kind of checks out. You would either be ice or water. It would be really ironic if you were flying type, though. We missed a lantern switch! The one thing that I said that we were supposed to focus on! Oh, no. All right. I'll go ahead and get it going in chat. We were literally a single light switch away from getting... Oh, my gosh. I think I'd be fairy type, and I swear I'm not making a gay joke against myself. It's fine. It's fine. I think that you should own it. The fairy types are for the gays, and we love it. It's for the gays and the trans femmes specifically. Fun fact, my character, a penguin who kills this ice dragon type. Ice dragon is sick, though. I do like ice dragon typing. Frigibax, the Frigibax line is awesome.
Oh yes, we got the yes, we got all the challenge rooms.
Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the challenge room real quick. We're not even like just. I'm letting you guys know we are not going to worry about getting the time right for these challenge rooms. We're just. Yep. Yep. And then bada bing, bada boom. Need a fairy ground type. That isn't just an ankle-biting gnome. Okay. Come on. There we go. There we go. And then we get up here. And then bada bing, bada boom. We might make the time just by, like, virtue of racing through, you know? Yeah, buddy. There we go. And then we just skip those guys. Kind of curious what the target time was, though. I mean, we beat it. We got 50 coins. $50 ain't bad. I'll take that. Reason he is dragon is because he can fly, kinda. He has like 5 powers in total. Okay. Dude, the moment that penguins do learn flight, I think it's gonna be over, though. I think it's gonna be over for us. Penguins are already like some of the cutest birds out there. It's a shame that they're kind of restricting themselves to the southern hemisphere, but if they can make their way to the northern hemisphere, then like... it's gonna be crazy. That's the secret with Arctic terns. I don't know how many of you are fans of Arctic terns, but like, I am probably the single biggest Arctic tern fan that I know, and I love those guys. The fact that they can exist in both the southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere, and they're just like, they're literally built for travel. I just absolutely love them. Probably my favorite Arctic bird. And by extension, they might be my favorite Antarctic bird. The fact that we didn't get target time is actually grinding my gears just ever so slightly. I once made a Fakemon that is fairy water type but can turn into fire fairy type in battle. Dude, that would be so sick. Did you base them off of like an IRL animal, or was this like a completely OC situation? We're committing arson. It's just a regular Saturday. Oh my gosh, this guy. Roast him to the point. Oh, dude, we get gun. I completely forgot that they gave Kirby a gun in this game. And I'm so glad that not only I remembered, but that I can just be Kirby with a gun. It's so good. We're eating snacks off of tree stumps. We're having a great time. Okay. Yes. Oh, wait, hold up. Let's shoot that guy. Yes. Okay. Then that guy disappears. Couldn't think of an animal to base them off of, so they're just a creature. I love that, though. Okay, so that doesn't do anything, but if we hit the target, I'm thinking if we hit the target, then that's going to... yes. And then we get the hidden Waddle Dee, dude. Would you be willing to share it in the Discord? Because I'm kind of in love with the idea. But if you want to keep it to yourself, that is also 100% fine too. Don't feel any pressure if it's not your thing. We duck and weave. We get the coins. We get the secret area, dude. And then we eat the snack. It's not off of a stump, but... I think I missed that secret area, like... the other times that we were playing it. Okay. Still haven't... they're honestly just an idea right now? Oh, okay. They're just an idea. Probably haven't, like... drawn up any prototypes or whatnot. I get that. Okay, this is a secret if I ever saw one. I have to like, if I were to make a Pokemon, I know that there's like a lot of Pokemons that are based off of seals and sea lions, but like, but I kind of want to do a Pokemon based off of a seal or a sea lion. I know that you got like Celio. I've got you got Sfeel. You got the Poplio line. You got the Oshawott line, even though that like kind of starts more as like an otter and then becomes more of a seal. Maybe we do have too many seal Pokemon. I love seals, man. No, actually, you want to know what I would base my Pokemon off of? I would 100% base it off of a Puffin or an Arctic Tern. But probably a Puffin, because we already have a lot of really aerodynamic birds, but we don't have a lot of, like, Puffin Pokemon. Grass Seal Manatee using Seaweed? I could be on board with that. I know that there is a secret, but we missed it. I always forget what the secret is at that area. My gosh. I'm so good at long range, but I wouldn't count myself as good at short range with this. There we go. Oh, cool. We got a car. Awesome. Or Marimo Moss Balls? For a Pokemon, that would be kind of interesting. We go around the corner. Okay. We jump. And then we use that to jump up here. We go in here. We get the secret Waddle Dee. And we missed one. That's the secret. We missed the one. And I know that it's the Rolling Boulder. I know 100% that it's at the Rolling Boulder. I really hope I didn't miss a stump. We shoot these guys. I think that we need to take the car. I feel like we probably need to take the car. I feel like we might have messed this up for ourselves. No, we haven't. Hold up. Yes, here we go, dude. Okay. Drive without falling off the edge. Okay, I'll take that. And there's no more snacks on stumps. Unless we missed it over here. Yeah. Once again, we're missing secrets, and it feels bad, man. That's all right. I've been thinking about making a Fakemon region based on the Midwest. You have to make... I know that I'm going to say something that's going to sound really cursed, and it might lower your opinion of me, but I don't care at this point. You've stuck around with the community long enough to know that I'm a little bit of a weirdo, right? If you're going to be... People really don't like the Vanillux line. I think that you need to make a Pokemon based off of Midwestern fluff salads. The ones that are made out of, like, the cottage cheese and the, like, Cool Whip mixed with marshmallows and with, like, pineapple jello mix. You got it. If you're gonna be making Pokemon based off of the Midwest, you have to honor Midwestern culture by including the absolute culinary disasters that is Midwestern food. You have to make a Pokemon based off of the absolute atrocity that is Cincinnati-style chili. And... like, you have to introduce people to, like, all of Midwestern culture, you know? My partner and I went to a Bass Pro Shop the other day and spent, like, 20 minutes at the shooting gallery. Dude, the Bass Pro Shop shooting gallery is actually kind of fun. You know what I really like? In the midst of all of the, like, private equity that is taking a lot of beloved brands that people really like and then stripping them of all of their character and charm just to be able to resell the property later on down the line to an easy buyer. Like, I think that we really need to respect the Bass Pro Shops pyramid more than we have historically respected it. I know that lots of people have like said the Bass Pro Shops pyramid, and I've said this. I've said that the Bass Pro Shop pyramid is like a symbol of man's hubris, combined with like corporate greed and whatnot. But if we're gonna have every McDonald's look like a cubicle office building, I think that we need to respect the Bass Pro Shops pyramid, you know? Welcome on in, Winter World. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Man, between Penguin and Winter World, we're really going for like an ice kind of feel with everybody in chat. I'm just now making these connections. Watching this one guy and his face cam, and all of a sudden went screened, and he stared into the camera, said, "I know you, Winter." I'm now hiding under my... Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's haunting. A super big jump. We might have accidentally teleported into a different universe type jump. That would like rip my soul out of my body in like an out of body experience, man. I do also love that somebody like, just because you mix things together and they have a solid form instead of a liquid form does not mean that they are a salad. If you mix marshmallows, cottage cheese, Cool Whip, and pineapple Jello mix, I'm sorry, that's not a salad. That's like, that's basically like a pre-diabetic, like, what am I saying? What's the word? Diagnosis. Like, that's, it's not it, Chief. It's not it. I love a good salad. I'll say that a fruit salad is a salad. A panzanella is a bread salad. But, like, I really draw the line when you include Cool Whip and marshmallows. It's a dessert, and it could even be a tasty dessert. But I also don't think that cottage cheese belongs in a dessert, you know? There are very few things that cottage cheese actually belongs in. If you want to scoop a little bit of cottage cheese into a bowl, throw in like some cinnamon or cardamom and some berries, then yeah, you could have like a breakfast or whatnot. Maybe throw in a little granola, but then at that point you might as well just do it with yogurt and whatnot. You could blend cottage cheese into a cheese sauce if you want to have like a high protein mac and cheese. But like, I also think that if you include cottage cheese in things like desserts, then you're doing them wrong. The garbage is the main one. Are we talking about salads? Garbage salad? Okay. We get rid of the box, and then we light the fuse, and then we jump in here. No, where cottage cheese belongs. Oh, yeah, the garbage. Yes. I get it. I get what you mean. All right. Okay. Hey, okay, yes. Then we light the fuse, buddy. We light the fuse. Couldn't agree more. Yeah. Cottage cheese is definitely my least favorite cheese. I would rather eat the absolute stankiest, like, horrible, smells like the feet of a basketball player after doing basic training. I would rather eat the funkiest cheese known to mankind than cottage cheese straight. I feel like most people, the way that they treat cottage cheese is it's like an ingredient in other things, and that's probably fine. But like, cottage cheese as a cheese, we just kind of have to admit that like there's better cheeses out there, you know? It's the texture for me. The smell I can kind of get over, but like the texture, ugh. If I do a Midwestern food Pokemon, it'd be potato casserole. Dude, like a tater tot casserole? Complete with the cream of mushroom condensed soup and whatnot. I could be on board for that. Hundo. Dude, let's visit your local shopping mall that nobody has visited for 5 years. You know what? Like, the thing is, like, cottage cheese and ricotta cheese. I genuinely feel like there's not that much of a difference between the two in terms of like use case as an ingredient, but ricotta cheese is also just so much better, you know? It's so much better. A potato cannon Pokeball, Pokemon. I'm always saying this. We need, like, potatoes in Pokemon would be perfect. Agreed on both parts of ricotta. We are now Spike Kirby. Let's go. Katamari Damacy, I love. I have a very funny clip on my OG Switch of my partner really struggling at this exact moment with Bandana T. I don't mean to call her out on main like that, but like, there's some very funny clips. Very funny clips. Also, one of these days, I'm gonna have to like prepare a clip for you guys of us playing like a 30-turn Mario Party. The clip, it's so good because, ooh, collectible. It is funny, but like the clip where we played a 30-turn Mario Party and my partner used a green pipe in order to like teleport to a new area, got teleported one space back, and then rolled a 1. And so spent a turn using an item in order to like be teleported not that far away from where she was at, and then literally ended the turn exactly where she started. It was pretty awesome, actually. We saved the guys. We saved the guys. It's a game about saving your friends. Guys, it's a game that is about saving your friends. It's a game about friendship and exploration. Oh, I can't believe that they let us be lockers, dude. Come on. There we go. Okay, there's burger. So we want to go with the burger. Otherwise, we're going to get lost. We go here. I mean, we could... I just want to destroy those guys real quick. We go with the burger. Because I know that there's a hidden Waddle Dee, like, navigate them all without getting lost. So we got this guy. Dude, the burgers look so good. I'm sorry. They look like the candy burgers that you get for Halloween. But, like, they're so good. And the French fries too, man. These puppies aren't even, like... They're just eating. I feel bad for killing the other ones now. Oh, man. They were probably just minding their own business. Here we go. Ah, I do kind of like the fire, and I prefer the fire. Because this is a boss fight. Yep. It's not as engaging gameplay is the only thing. Here we go. Here we go. Pokemon based on the potato gun from the Minecraft movie? I have not seen the Minecraft movie and have no desire to see the Minecraft movie. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, man. I was hoping that we weren't going to take any damage. We drop the ability and we get ice. Every time we do a boss, we got to get the new ability. I don't make the rules. Beautiful. Okay. We get some food. Okay. Yes. Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to present for us, friends? No? Okay. I saw that the Corridor crew recently did, like, I haven't seen the movie, and I haven't seen the reaction vids, but they did do a thing where they were talking about the special effects from the Minecraft movie and what they did well and what they didn't. Maybe this is it. Is there any... Are you gonna give us anything? I guess not. I guess not. Yes, 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 yes. Hold up, yes. Because then we do this, and then we press the button. And that's how we get the Waddle Dee, dude. Okay. So we... Yeah, buddy, we save our friends. Okay, this... Is that the way to go? It's probably the way to go. There's no secret up here. That's probably... Nope. I think we're good. Oh, wait, hold up. Yes, dude. Eat 4 donuts? Oh, no. I know right now that we've missed so many. Okay. We once again figure out the secret for this mall. We want to turn left at the cake, but that's not all the information. What we also need is behind this. Okay. Oh, we got another collectible. Beautiful. Okay, so where the cake is on the left and the ice cream is on the right, that is where we want to turn left. So that is going to be at the very back of the mall. We go here. Do we see any donuts? I see some cake. Mall? What are the... I know. It's been a while. But, like, you know how you can buy literally everything off of Amazon? Well, like, way back in the day, like, I'm thinking like 6 years ago, there were these things called malls, and it was kind of like Amazon, but you walk around. And instead of buying things at one storefront, you buy things at several different storefronts. I don't know if I've ever said this on the channel before, but I'm compelled to say it now. This might be a hot take, but I really don't like the concept of supermarkets. I really don't like the concept of supermarkets. Things like Target, Walmart, because like back in the day, like if you wanted to get bread, you went to a bakery. If you wanted to get deli meat, then you would have to go to like, we navigated the mall without getting lost. You would have to go to like a very specific area. You would have to go to a separate deli. You would have to go to like a place that specialized in charcuterie. If you wanted to go and get clothes, you would go to a clothing store. And each of these businesses was run independently of each other. And they had such character and charm because they were run by different families who had like different ideas of what they wanted to do for their business. And it wasn't all put together in one giant place. But then when you put all of the things in one convenient location, yes, you get a lot of convenience. But then what you sacrifice is a lot of the smaller businesses that are not able to compete with the stores that are able to operate at much higher and bigger economies of scale. And so they end up shutting down. And now you go to a lot of places downtown and you don't have the separate businesses where you like, this is where I go to buy my chocolate. This is where I go to buy my jackets. This is where I go to buy my bread. This is where I go to buy my pasta. Now, all of it is in one convenient location. And now we don't have as many small businesses, you know? Everyone knows you get closed at the soup store, so this is not natural. I should not have to, like, I don't want to go to a store to buy both my clothes and my soup. I know the meme. You guys posted it in the Discord, but like, I think that I should have to go to separate locations. I think that businesses should specialize in niche things, and nobody should try to be the catch-all for every single type of good that exists under the sun, you know? I've ranted about Walmart before, though. Support local businesses. That's all I'm trying to say. Support local businesses. We love local businesses. Thank you, Waddle Dees. I love these guys. Now, this is what you use to upgrade the ability, so I do think that we're going to do these real quick, and then we're going to go do that. You mean I shouldn't get my hot dogs next to a rack of tires while shopping for a TV and looking at produce? Okay, listen here, Max. Okay, the one exception to my rule, and anybody who knows anything about me knows exactly what I'm about to say, the one exception to the rule is Costco. Okay? $1.50 quarter-pound all-beef hot dog plus 20-ounce drink with free refill. I would do absolutely anything for that. I love Costco, all right? Costco's the only exception. But the reason why I'm willing to make an exception for Costco is because out of all the different giant outlets out there, 580 to 805 calories. Thank you, Twinite. I forgot to include that in the disclaimer. But the reason why I make an exception for Costco is you pay like I think it's like a $60 flat fee for a membership. You get much better quality products than you get at a lot of the other stores out there. The employees are actually treated really well. Management is also treated really well. CEO pay is much lower compared with what you get with like Target and Walmart. Like, as far as the way that giant businesses are run, I feel like Costco is like some of the best that's out there. So like Costco is the only exception that I'm making to the rule. I will be a shill for Costco. You can make fun of me for that, and I do not care. There we go. Oh, boy. Oh, that counted. That counted. Let's go, dude.
Okay, listen. This guy,
Real piece of work. Real piece of work, this guy. Okay, fine. There we go. And then... beautiful. And then we just run. Let's go. Target CEO is stepping down because they lost a ton of revenue this past year. Slight addendum. Target CEO is being promoted. Target CEO is no longer serving as Target CEO because Target CEO did lots of cringy things with the business and is now going to serve on the board of directors and is being replaced by somebody else that is already high ranking within Target. So if you have been boycotting Target because Target has been a very cringe company as of the year of our Luigi 2025, I would recommend continue boycotting Target. Yeah. There were lots of headlines that said that the Target CEO is stepping down, but the moment that you look into it more, it's actually just a corporate shakeup and they're going to continue their same old malarkey. Probably gets a whole bunch of money in the process of leaving, though, because that's how stuff seems to work. Yes. No, absolutely. See, corporate shakeups that are literally just framed as business operating as usual, I'm just not a fan. You always got to be at least a little bit skeptical. Anytime they say, "Oh no, we're holding truth to power, and we're making sure that the bad guys are stepping down," no. Bobby Kotick still got like an amazing package when he ended up quote unquote leaving Activision Blizzard. We just sneak past all the bunnies there. Oh wait, actually. Might not have been the best, actually. Oh, that was probably way better. Okay. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We jump. And then we jump. And then, yeah. Okay, we're not getting the target time. Refrains from ranting about... I know. We try to have good vibes here. Here's the thing. We have good vibes. We're allowed to rant at least a little bit. About, like, especially big business taking away comfort and joy from this world. We engage in whimsy. We engage in measured whimsy. We like to be cozy. We like to be wistful. We like to be largely positive about the world. And when there are forces in this world that want to make it so that we are less whimsy, that we have less whimsy, or that we are less cozy, then we rightfully call people out. You know? There are lots of good things in this world. There is a cathedral everywhere with those who have eyes to see. And there are a lot... Oh, we're stealing bananas. Excellent. I'm not a big fan of corporations. I'm not a big fan of... let's see. I feel like... Let's do bombs. I almost never do bombs, but I'm feeling bombs today. Like, we don't like it when people end up having so much control over the economy and of the discourse that they end up taking away the wholesomeness and the charm that we all crave, you know? Okay, yeah, I... Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Still gonna avoid ranting. Yeah. No, I get it. You're allowed a little bit of a rant every now and then. That's what I say. But just make sure that you also measure it with some positivity, but not so much positivity that, like... It shouldn't be, like, toxic positivity, you know? I think that the key at the end of the day is balance. Okay, this guy right here. We're already missing the Waddle Dee for doing this boss without taking any damage. We missed that boat a long time ago. There's going to be a Fran Bow and Little Misfortune sequel, and Fran Bow was a big part of my childhood, so I'm hyped. That is something that I'm not even familiar with. I haven't heard of that. Fran Bow. I might be mispronouncing that completely. Huh. It's a game. Creepy horror adventure that tells the story of Fran, a young girl struggling with a mental disorder and an unfair destiny. Interesting. Okay. So there's gonna be a sequel. That's awesome. I am happy for you. Slip through Goromondo's legs. There's defeat Goromondo with the sword. We should have done the sword ability. Vincent, welcome on in. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Man, we're getting all sorts of people who... It's been a while since I've seen you guys, but everybody's coming back for Kirby. It's good to see you guys. It's awesome. There is no light without the dark, no rant without vibe. That's such a great way to put it, Calcat. That's such a great way to put it. No light without dark, no rant without vibe. You got it. You can have rant, you can have vibe. You can have but you can't have vibe without rant every now and then. I'm doing all right. We're playing some Kirby. It's a Saturday. School is about to start for us, but you know, it is what it is. I'm actually excited for the school year this year, though. Gotcha. They literally call it a gotcha machine. Can't believe they added Uma Musume to my Kirby game, you know? Oh, we could go ahead and level up some of the weapons. Let's go. And now that we beat the first boss, I think that we should be able to access the Star-Crossed World, too. Because we gotta go and do that. We have to. Dude, I love this guy. Weapon Shop Waddle Dee. This guy is the hardest working Waddle Dee of the bunch, besides those who work in the restaurant, you know? Yes! Let's level up those abilities, dude! Well, I gotta level up both of these guys. Fire. Absolutely. We got the rare stones. Let's do it. I have nothing but respect for this character. Look at him go. I love Kirby too, man. We got the volcano fire. It's not as cool as like the dragon fire, but it's still pretty dope. It's got full-on lava. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do this one as well. Evolve the cutter. My favorite fully evolved copy ability, though, has got to be the hammer. Work hard, Saturday self-care, bringing out all the masks, candles, games, snacks, and wobble screaming, as you should! Man, I haven't had a face mask in so long. I really need to do a face mask. I need to do, like, a face mask, maybe a manicure. I'm probably gonna save that for when I finish grad school and whatnot. Because, like, the thing that's so unfortunate about doing grad school while also streaming and having a full-time job is that, like, I don't really have, like, a Saturday or a Sunday to really practice radical self-care. But I promise you this, when December rolls around, I'm gonna have, like, a full-on spa day. And it's gonna be so awesome. I'm gonna, like... I'm gonna make soup, and then I'm gonna have a face mask, and then I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings, and I'm gonna give myself a manicure, and I'm also gonna brew some tea. It's gonna be, like, it's gonna be so over for you guys. It's gonna be awesome. Have we built Kirby's home yet? No, we need 50 Waddle Dees to build Kirby's home. Okay. We're not doing 2-player. I think that we just do this, right? For that casserole Pokemon, I have an idea. Savory form, potato casserole, sweet form, French toast casserole. Wait a minute, you might be cooking there, though. You might be cooking. Derpy boy, welcome on in. I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Yes, savory form and sweet form. And can they switch forms mid-battle? That's the big thing. I am well. Oh, here we go. New DLC. Okay. I'm excited. We've got a heart-shaped ice crystal thing. Oh, jeez. This was so fun. I'm excited to play it. When they announced that there was new DLC, I knew that I immediately had to get it. I'm glad that they kept it at $20 though, because if it was more than that, I don't know. I would have to like debate back and forth about maybe getting it like on sale or whatnot. But like when they announced it, I was like, oh my gosh. Not only do I have to play this on stream, but now I'm going to have to play the entire game again with my partner. And I'm so excited for it. Star-crossed world. Ooh. Another god for us to fight? Don't mind if I yes. A big meteor fell from space. Let's investigate the volcanic island that arose from the ocean on impact. Let's do it, dude. Let's hop right in. Yeah, that oh my gosh. Wait, the lighting in the Waddle Dees looks absolutely awesome. That is definitely a step up from the base game. I can't believe it. It's just like the legend says. It's Astronomer Waddle Dee, dude! It's my new favorite character! Oh my gosh!
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
I love this guy. I love this guy. I should have read the text. I was so excited. A big one fell close to the town, so we all went out to see it. But I never thought a volcanic island would emerge from the depths of the ocean. Oh, hold on. I haven't introduced myself, have I? They call me Astronomer Waddle Dee. I study the mysteries of the universe. Since arriving from Popstar, I've been reading old astronomy books that were left behind here. First, I had to learn how to read this world's writing, though. It wasn't easy. Dude, bro literally pulled a Frederick Douglass. Taught himself how to read and write by picking up whatever he could find. I think savory form would be grass type and sweet would be fairy type. That would make sense. If savory form is based off of potatoes and then fairy type is based off of like marshmallow fluff and Cool Whip. Yes. Yes. I need his hat too. His hat looks like if I were to ever go to cons, I have no doubt in my mind that I would literally go as Astronomer Waddle Dee. I would find a way to make it work, you know? Recently, I've been learning about the legend of the meteor. Needless to say, I'm shocked that it wasn't just a fairy tale. According to the legend, meteors have fallen to this world many times before. There's a reason that there's not dinosaurs anywhere. If this is the Star of Darkness mentioned in the legend, the star that brings disaster... Oh wait, that might have been Elflin.
Kirby, I have a real bad feeling about this. Something horrifying may be unleashed on this world from inside there. I'm scared. It's that the meteors rain down with darkness and light. And the disaster born from the Star of Darkness consumes everything. But the legend also says that if stars of light come with the meteors, disaster can be prevented. Okay, so we're searching the crystal things because that's going to prevent the apocalypse. When I first saw the trailer for the original Kirby and the Forgotten, I knew I had to get it. See, that is where we are parting. Because when I saw Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I was excited for it, but I wasn't immediately sold until Twilight actually let me play his copy. And then I was like, okay, wait, no. Actually, they're definitely cooking with this one. And so I ended up getting it. And I've loved it ever since. I do think that it is one of the best games on the original Switch. I think that it might be one of the best 3D platformers on the Switch. And there's just too many people sleeping on it. Because they're like, oh, Kirby, that's just an easy baby game. But, like, the level design is pretty darn good, and it does get pretty difficult towards the end of the game. I think that more people need to play this game. It's so good. Do you suppose that shining stone is part of the crystal that surrounded the meteor? It might very well be. Yo! They added Sparks from Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I love this guy. He's like a bunny star. Oh, okay. It must be one of the stars of light. A small portion of the sealing crystal has been restored to its original form. Hmm? Oh, he says he's a starry. A mysterious voice just spoke inside my head. Okay, bro. All right. Bro's talking with flaming bushes now. All right. Yes, he says they're called starries. He says that when they gather together, the sealing crystal will be restored. They can keep the Star of Darkness from coming back to life. Kirby, we've got to save the Starries. We need to guide them here and stop the Star of Darkness. Starries may have landed in places where meteors fell. Let's start by searching the nearby plains. Kirby, let's hurry. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. So now we're going back and doing some remix levels. From what I understand. Okay, and now I have to wonder if the star levels only unlock after you beat the base level, or if we can just play them as is. Star stages appeared where the meteors fell. Let's go save the star. Let's do it, dude. Starting with Meteor Shower's arrival. Oh, and now there's completely different missions now. Instead of hidden Waddle Dees, you get hidden Starries. Oh, dude. Okay, well, first of all. Oh, no, there's nothing. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's still foggy. It's mysterious. Okay. Whoa, that's pretty. It's very pretty. Okay. New star coins. I have to wonder. Oh, wait, this is a different area immediately. What if for the Fakemon region I put religious symbolism in the story because I like religious symbolism? I think you could do it. I mean, it's kind of like Neon Genesis Evangelion. Like the creator of the story was like, I don't even like practice religion that much. I just think the iconography is really good. I think that's a totally valid way to engage, you know? See, and the thing that's also nice about this is by starting with a new play file, the harder enemies are actually going to be harder instead of just being kind of a cakewalk once you have all your upgraded abilities and everything. Ooh, okay, music. It's a little bit jazzier now. Jazzy with strings, a great combination. Here's a fun fact. Kirby and the Forgotten Land beat the original game, aka the first game in the franchise. Really? So it's like one of the best-selling Kirby games. That's awesome. Okay. I do like the fact that they gave Sand Guy a mohawk. That's pretty awesome, actually. Okay, so now we're climbing up the skyscraper. Is this where we get the spring? Oh, dude, I have been so excited about this. Yes, dude. Yes, dude. Okay, and then we jump. Oh, this is awesome, dude. Get 5 red starry coins atop crystals. Okay. Nice. I have to find a way to incorporate it subtly because I already have one plot point thought out and I don't want them to clash. Understandable. Well, I think that genuinely one of the most difficult things to do when you are creating things in like fiction or even in like fan fiction or creating OCs and whatnot is finding a consistent tone and voice. I think that that is so difficult. The first Kirby game held onto its crown for being the most sold for 29 years until Forgotten Land took it. That is so awesome. And that makes me so happy for the game. Okay, first. No, I don't want spring just yet. I want fire. Give me fire. No! No, leave the spring. No. I'll take it. Thanks, man. I'll take the chocolate as well. Okay. Those are not smashable. It's only the metal blocks that are smashable. Okay. Oh, see, that's beautiful. Okay, is there anything... Oh, yes, there is a secret. There's a secret. I knew it. Okay. Awesome. Okay, no, we want to go here. Oh, look at that, dude. And then we get a donut? We get a donut, dude? Awesome. Ay, ay, ay. Wow. Okay, thankfully there are forgiving hitboxes for some of those jumps. Okay. Oh, dude. Satisfying. Okay. Haven't really come across any hidden guys yet. Okay, so we head under here. Hold up. No, there's a secret under here. Let's do the secret. Okay. 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 That takes us down here. It's just a gacha, though. There's no hidden guys. There's no hidden guys just yet. Okay. We get this. And then that. Nice. Oh, not yet. Okay. Okay, and there's a star, but before we do that, we gotta head here. And then... Oh, dude, yes. Make it over the high-rise sign to the rooftop. Knew that there was gonna be a secret there. That face when you throw the thing you were holding into a lava pool in mine. No! Oh, feels bad, man. I am sorry. It has happened to the best of us. You are not alone in your struggle. I feel like we just gotta keep doing the fire, right? Okay, there's one of the starries. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really do like the... Oh, wow! I really do like the violin vibes, the jazzy violin. Dude, without taking any damage? Heck yeah, dude. Glad it was only a repair kit. I've had worse. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, but a repair kit is definitely not the end of the world. I'd put, like, the briefest story summary in the Discord, which channel would be best in. Probably Fandoms. Which, by the way, just got to go ahead and do this real quick. Hopefully, my chat commands on my Stream Deck are actually working. There we go. Yeah, if anybody is interested, they can join the Discord, continue the conversation, and talk about fandom-related stuff. Bakemon, and honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh!, TCGs in general. Yeah, of course. Okay. Nice, we get the French fries. We get the French fries. We hit the guy. Oh, that was nice. That was slick. That was slick, dude. I don't know if we're getting a donkey video, but like, I just gotta put it out there that that was slick. I don't know why donkey is now the guy that I think of most when I think of the word slick, but here we are. Okay. But there's a secret. I knew that there was a secret. I have beaten the base game once on my own and another separate time with my partner. I played a little bit of the game in a subathon about a year ago, but I never beat it, so we are basically doing an entire new series where we're going to beat both the base game and the DLC, kind of in one fell swoop. Okay, I just wanted to get the coins. I just wanted to get the coins. There we go. I like how it's kind of like Traffic Cone, but like even better. Not that I would disrespect Traffic Cone in that way, you know? We got... Okay, nice. We got another Starry. And I do like how they have calls very similar to the Waddle Dees, so that you know when you're close to a... When you know you're close to a hidden one. Okay. This is... It's a secret, right? This is a secret. This is a secret. Look at this, dude. Look at this. We're golden. Okay. Okay. So... How are we going to... Can we jump on it? We can't... It's not letting us jump on it. So we're going to have to find a way to bring the Icy up with the spring. Unless... Oh, nope, not quite. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, and then we spit... Oh my gosh, I'm just the silliest guy. I'm just the silliest guy. I'm being silly, guys. Okay, and then we mouthful. I don't think that we can climb the mesh. This isn't Super Mario Brothers World. That took me a while to figure out. I don't blame you. It's involving multiple steps, all leading you to think, okay, what do I need to do in the right order, you know? Okay. Here we go. Then we go under here. We smash this. Dude, the level design is gonna be so peak, dude. I'm just saying. Okay, it's all good. And then we jump up here, and then we smash this guy. It did look Super Mario Brothers meshy, yeah. That's the end of the level, though. Get 5 red starry coins atop crystals. So we're definitely missing some secrets, though. I felt like we got a lot of... Oh, that's a good jingle. That's a good updated jingle. I feel like we got a lot of the secrets, but we're still missing one. Don't get hit by the big crystal turtle. Okay, that's easier said than done, though. Wait a minute. Is this the Kirby in the Forgotten Land, but, like, played in a different mode? I feel like it's in a different mode. I cannot wait. I really hope that either 8-Bit Theory or the one blonde piano guy on YouTube does a breakdown of the music in this game compared with the original, because like I can just barely pick up on some of the differences in the music, but I do not have the music theory knowledge to actually explain how the music in the DLC is different. It's like an extension, but it is different compared with the original game. And I wish that I could explain how and why, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it's written in a different mode. Lost in Arrival Mall. Kind of feel bad the turtle gets his shell building and back broken at the same time. It is a brutal way to go out. I will say that. Oh, okay, so that's how they manage it. There's the base level, but then if you want to play the Starry version, then it's a completely separate thing. Okay, that's good. That not only makes sense, but it's also really nice for people who want to go back and 100% the game. Okay, well, it looks like... It looks like we're not even allowed to go in the mall. Unless... There we go. Oh! Make 5 small starry flowers bloom? Okay. I feel like we can manage that. I also love the chorus bits. We didn't really have much in terms of choruses for the base game. So the fact that they're including them in the DLC is awesome. Okay, so when we make it to the hot dog, then we veer to the left. Okay. There we go. Oh, see, I really want the fire. I love the fire, man. My first playthrough of both base and DLC, I played in Spring Breeze. I might do a second playthrough in Wild Mode. Oh, yeah. Right now, we're doing Wild Mode. I do feel like Wild Mode is, like, the way to do it. Okay, okay. Okay, this guy's interesting. Okay. This guy's got a lot of health.
Ay, 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 I was worried about that.
Holy cow. Wow. Okay, no, that is quite a bit. I don't like that guy. I don't blame you. If I didn't have the fire, it would definitely be difficult to do, like, steady damage on him, because that was a lot of health. Okay, we got the secret starry. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I feel like so far I absolutely love the music for the DLC. I'm vibing with it a lot. It's pretty awesome. Haven't really come across any flower bits yet. Okay, and then there's that. Nice. Okay, so we want to veer to the left at the hot dog. There's a there's gotta be a... Is there a secret? Is there a secret? Hello? Fire is my favorite ability, with hammer being second. That's kind of where I'm at too. That's kind of where I'm at too. I do love fire a lot. Okay. So this is blocked. Wobble missing a secret. Wobble always misses secrets. This is what you need to know about Wobble. Wobble always misses secrets. Wobble prides himself on being a Donkey Kong enjoyer and yet always misses secrets. There's a funny glow behind that info desk. It looks like there's a funny glow behind that info desk. Now I see it. Now I see it. Okay, there we go. Welcome on in, Chloe. It's been a while. Seriously, we're getting everybody back this stream. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. I'm a chill while modding Pokemon. Do it. We love to see it happen. Okay. Oh, and there's the secret guy. There's the secret guy. We were actually talking about Pokemon just a little bit ago, Chloe. Jem was talking about like doing a Fakemon based off of the Midwestern region in the United States, which for those who don't know is like kind of in the greater Great Lakes area. Like technically I think that Minnesota and maybe the Dakotas is included in that, depending on who you ask. But it's definitely more like Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, like that kind of area. Yeah. Iowa. Yeah, like that general area. Haven't been in stream. I want to wait till I beat Bonanza to watch any content of it. That's understandable. That is understandable. I think that, like, the plan moving forward, at least... so, there is going to be at least one more post-game Bonanza stream, because there's, like, one last bit of the post-game that I definitely want to make sure that we put out on the channel. But a lot of content after we end up doing that is probably going to be Kirby DLC, like doing a full playthrough of Forgotten Land plus the DLC. And then we're going to be doing some Zelda. We'll do a little bit of Breath of the Wild. Eventually, we're going to go back to our Minimum Hearts run and Tears of the Kingdom. And then by then, hopefully, that'll take us right into Kirby Air Riders, you know? I want a region based on Canada, so we get a regional Avalugg based off of Black Ice. That'd be so terrifying. Wait, regional Avalugg that's Ice Ghost type or Ice Ground type? That'd be pretty awesome. My region is specifically based on Missouri. I forget that Missouri is also technically part of the Midwest as well. Soda Pop. My little soda pop. I want a Fire Fairy too. Okay, yes, there we go. Some mouthful mode. How nice of you leaving the enemies not attacking you and just enjoying their meal alone. Well, except one. Look, I've made my penance. I've made my penance with God. I hate team planning in Kanto because I always have overlapping poison types because there are so many. It's understandable. Okay. So here's what we do. And then we jump, and then we jump, and then we jump, and then we give this guy a bad time. And then we mouthful mode this guy. We go here, and then we with the... Okay. Yes. And then we use this to get up here. I don't really want to do... We got the macaron! We got the macaron! Delicious! Legendaries would be based off of Skinwalkers and the Ogopogo. I gotta admit that my lore knowledge of the Midwest is very constrained. Let's spit that. I fear what you mean when you say Skinwalkers and Ogopogo. Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! It's fine. It's fine. It is a stronger and faster enemy. It is a stronger and faster enemy, you might say. There we go. You know what? And I will take the sword ability. There we go. It is a lot of fun, Vincent. I got sick of it and just made the Zubat line dark flying. That's fair. And that checks out. You wish you got a region based off of... You know, I wish you got a region based off of Britain, too. It's a shame that the Pokemon games never got anything that was based off of Britain. It's a real shame. They really need to throw you guys a bone. There we go. Now we take this. We keep the stairs. We keep the stairs because I feel like the stairs are going to be vital moving forward. Okay. There we go. Then we take the chest. Then we open it. We get a collectible. You're turning the enemies into pancakes. As we should, though. As we should. I love eating enemies for breakfast. Gonna say you had said I'm golden at some point in the stream, and I figure I'll never hear it the same after that movie. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Just putting it out there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's actually fine. Gonna be golden. Oh, now I've got the song stuck in my head, Calcat. Oh, wait. Hey! Mouthful. What we need is... Because we need to find a way... to get this... Yes. Okay, there we go. All right. And then we do mouthful. And then we crash into the wall. And, oh, dude, get the stairs to the destination without letting them fall. Well, I'm just too good at games. I'm too good at games. I keep getting the secrets. I got that. Lots of people say that they got that dog in them. I got that Donkey Kong in me. That's where I'm at. Ogopogo is a serpent that lives in the lake here in British Columbia, and skinwalkers are skinwalk. Well, like, I don't know what a skinwalker is. And I'm scared to ask at this point. It's so weird how the starting areas of Galar are supposed to be Northern Britain-esque, and they're just not. Yeah, I mean, they're made by Japanese developers that probably don't understand, like, the ins and outs of... the geographical variety of the British Isles, but, like, yeah. Is it just me, or does the 60 FPS make the enemy's attacks harder to dodge? I can see what you mean, Derpy. I feel like the 60 FPS actually does help with being able to have better track of the different bosses and everything, because, like, when you end up dodging the bosses, like... now you have it's, at least for me, it's easier to react to them. I think that the 60 FPS kind of gave the developers more of an excuse to have faster bosses that are much quicker and faster to respond to the player. And if all that you have is like the base game 30 FPS and operating with that speed, it does kind of create a little bit of an adjustment period. And it takes some getting used to, especially if you know the ins and outs of the original game and you've gotten used to it. Talking about K-pop Demon, I love K-pop Demon Hunters, Vincent. I love it so much. It's so good. I do feel like how it's done and what it sounds like are my favorite. Golden is phenomenal, but it's not my favorite song from the movie. I'm excited for the sequel. I hope that, like, I genuinely hope that the future of K-pop Demon Hunters is not like the future of Frozen. I feel like Disney wanting to make absolutely everything into a sequel to absolutely milk everything that they can out of all of their existing IPs is cheapening the story of the original movies, and it's like cheapening the brand. I really hope that they handle the IP very carefully and responsibly in ways that genuinely expand the lore and offer things in the story that could not have been told in the original movie, but not in ways that like dilute the brand. It's a very difficult balancing act that you have to do. I think I'll have a side legendary group based on cryptids. You should. Yes, absolutely. I know that like Mothman isn't exactly Midwestern, but like you gotta throw Mothman in there. A former human that got stuck in the woods, went ravenous, and learned to mimic the appearances and voices of its victims. Oh, okay. All right. Definitely creepy, but I'm here for it. I just gave Giovanni one of those like stall blissies, and that just poison you and spam minimize. I can't wait to. That's so mean. That is so rude. Lost Story, no. How It's Done, Golden, and this is what it sounds like on my top 3. That's fair. Golden, like I said, Golden is a phenomenal track, but I love How It's Done so much. Yeah. Yeah. Use moves that can't miss like Aerial Ace. Yeah. Stars are gathering in the ceiling. Crystal has gotten one step closer to its original shape. Yay! Derpy, thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to the Funky Fresh crew. All right. And just like that. Now, can we play a harder version of the boss, or do we have to beat the game first? Oh, it's taking us back to Waddle Dee Town, straight up. Astronomer Waddle Dee has returned to town. Let's hear what he has to say. Everybody's favorite. Oh my gosh. They didn't tell me that she was going to be in the game. Star Guide Waddle Dee has come to town. Oh, sorry, he. I assumed that because there was an accessory on the side of the head, I assumed female. I should not have assumed. My bad, guys. You guys can officially deduct 5 woke coins from my wallet. Oh my gosh, it is so hot in this. You know why it's hot in this room? I turned off the AC and I forgot to turn it on. Guys, I will be right back. Give me just like the smallest bit of time. I am so sorry. I am sweating up a storm and this is my own fault. I will be back. Give me like 1 minute, okay?
Plush just bought a Pokeball. Now to test it out on some pigeons in the park.
I was wondering why it felt like I was in a sauna. And as it turns out, it's because I am in an enclosed room right next to a PC while I am streaming and playing the Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, okay. I earned that. Thank you, Max. I earned that. Yeah, I just turned my AC back on.
Snack time?
Air conditioning is not a snack. Air conditioning is not a snack. I am not going to eat an air conditioning unit. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not doing it. We do have ads right now, unfortunately. You guys really... You guys love terrorizing me with your snacks. Okay, sorry. I'm not going to misgender the Waddle Dee. Star Guide Waddle Dee. He can teach you about the stars. You won't, but okay, all right. At the start of the month, I bought Let's Go Pikachu and my starter. Let's say solos everything. That's what I have heard about the Let's Go games, is that they are kind of a cakewalk. I do think that it would be a fun game to play maybe if you're like just in a super relaxed mood, you don't feel like using your brain, you just want to do some fun Pokemon chicanery, excuse me. But yeah, it is kind of an easy game. I do like ice cubes. I love munching on ice cubes. You know the ice cube, you know what I'm talking about. The best ice cubes that you munch on.
Snack time?
The crunchy ice that you end up getting from the gas station. From the Pepsi machine that probably hasn't been cleaned out in 3 years. That is the best tasting ice. It's so good. It's so good. Did indeed take only a minute or less. Okay. All right, that's good. I love it when Americans come to Europe and think, oh, 30C, like 86F, that'll be fine, and then realize we don't have air conditioning like in our buildings. See, that's the thing. I know that you just got ads, and you're probably not coming back for another 20 seconds or so. So I'll save this point for later. Slowpoke Gem! Team Rocket blasting off again, what are you doing? That's so rude. I played Let's Go Eevee once. I don't think I ever swapped my Eevee. Oh, man. Part of me has thought about getting it, but, like, when it comes to, like, the Let's Go games, I am probably going to wait until I get them on sale. Yeah. Slowpoke... I am not eating... Well, okay, I've talked about eating Pokemon before, but isn't Slowpoke Tail, like, one of the things that Team Rocket always ends up, like, wanting to hunt Slowpoke for? Is like eating the Pokemon. Am I mixing up my Pokemon lore again? Chloe, I do hope that you are back. I wanted to say, like, yes, 86 Fahrenheit is definitely hot if you don't have AC. There are ways to mitigate that. Obviously, you can have ice in your drink. I know that that's probably more of an American thing, having ice in your drink. But, like, you could also, like, open up your windows. You can have fans going. Like, there are ways to mitigate that and everything. But I think that another thing that really drags down the experience of 30C is if it's humid. I have a sneaking suspicion that most of where people live in the British Isles is along the coastline or along a river. And, like, if the humidity is something that you can't escape, then that's... Oh, no. You're still... Oh, man. My fave Let's Go exclusive move is Batty Bad. The name is amazing. What? What? No. Oh, Batty Bad. That's... I don't even know. Okay. All right. I'm a fan, just based off the name alone. Slowpoke Tail is a delicacy in the Pokemon world. Yeah, but I feel like it's mostly Team Rocket that would end up eating that, though. You missed it, Chloe. I said that, like... I was about to say, like... Okay. When I say this, I know that I am going to sound like a dad that probably wears cargo shorts and Skechers sneakers, but, like, I don't think that it's the heat that gets you. I think it's the humidity. And I feel like the humidity, just based off of what I am guessing, I feel like the humidity in the UK is not great. The Let's Go games are just red and blue with upscale graphics and a unique start. Yeah. Yeah. Which is why if I were to get them, I would get them on sale. But the other thing that's really kind of like dragging back the experience for me, and the thing that is preventing me from wanting to pick them up, is the fact that there is only one way to catch Pokemon, and that is with motion controls that you absolutely have to use. I feel like Nintendo should give options for their games, you know? Like, I saw that Arlo talked about this in his recent Mario Kart video, how it is insane that there is no way to actually turn off music in Mario Kart. Apparently there is a toggle to turn off music, but it doesn't actually work. So, yeah, can't you literally make Slowpoke Tail curry and Sword and Shield? I really hope not. I really hope not. I also did not make curry more than, like, once in that game. Because I found the minigames boring. That's just where I'm at. If you enjoyed them, more power to you. But I just, like... I did it once, and I was like, wow. I don't think I'm ever going to do this again. One of the meals you can make is Slowpoke Tail. But here's the funny part. You can make a Slowpoke, eat the Slowpoke. That's so mean! That is so mean! Oh my gosh. Oh, that's like... Donner Party levels of horrifying. I don't support that one bit. Let's talk with Astronomer Waddle Dee. Let's see what his deal is. Hello again, Kirby. I trust you've made some progress in your story-saving quest. You must help them, otherwise the Star of Darkness will come back to life. Oh, by the way, while investigating the meteors raining down all over the world, I dug up some new figures. So I have to ask, are you interested in trading any star coins for the figures I have? Oh boy, we got a gotcha machine EX. Fine. Fine. Look, guys, we got a clock. Everybody's favorite Nintendo Switch game. Finally getting its moment to shine. In Kirby and the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Star-Crossed World for the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they added clock to this game. Yes! Let's go! Let's Go is actually quite good if you just play it in handheld. Really? Oh wait, does it have gyro in handheld? Wait a minute, it can't have gyro in handheld. Because the Switch Lite, I don't think has gyro. Wait, does the Switch Lite have gyro? I have a Switch Lite. I don't even know. Does it use gyro in handheld? It has gyro. Okay, it has gyro. Okay. All right. I'm gathering information about the Starries alongside my pal Astronomer Waddle Dee. If you find yourself unsure of which stages have Starries in need of rescue, just ask me. Might as well get right to it. You can go to a new Starry stage when you defeat the boss of the Everbay Coast. Go to Abandoned Coast. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and go. Let's do it.